What's up, guys, and welcome to the Tim Sports Talk, and we found another one. So, after watching some Kyle Trask's film, you always hear about, of course, Kyle Pitts. Another guy you hear a lot about is Kadarius Toney, right? Kyle Pitts, potential top 5 pick. Then you have Kadarius Toney, potential late first rounder, maybe second round pick. You never hear about Trevon Grimes, the third wide receiver over there in Florida. And he was making tons of catches when I watched him on tape. And 50-50 balls, going up and getting it. Looked big, looked quick. Like, I liked it. I liked it a lot. So, let's take a look here. Then the stats. He basically caught a touchdown pass every 4 catches. Every 4.5 catches was a touchdown reception. He had 9 catches, 589 yards. As the third target in that offense. He was not the top target. Obviously, you have Kyle Pitts and Kadarius Toney. As the third most targeted player, 38 catches, 9 touchdowns, 589 yards. And then I was looking at Kyle Trask's pro day, which is right down here, and I saw this. He's 6'4", 220 pounds, running a sub-4.5 40-yard dash. You never hear about this dude anywhere. And it was funny, too, because it was sad, I guess you should say, because he ran a 40, and the unofficial time was like low 4.4, like a 4.42 or 4.43 or something like that. And he was super excited because he thought he had got a fantastic 40 time. And then when they re-taped it, watched the tape over and retimed it, it ended up being a 4.49. But still, it's 6'4", 220, running a 4.49. That's plenty good enough. So 35-inch vert, which is fine, nothing crazy. But overall, really, really good speed. And fantastic hands. This guy goes over top, double teams, and goes and high points the ball, takes it away with his hands. He catches with his hands, not his body. And how is nobody talking about this dude? You don't know where he's going. Just like Simi Fehoko, like if you do one of the fantasy simulator drafts, these guys are going like 200, pick 200, which is like 6th round. And I think this guy could be a fantastic pickup with our 5th round pick at receiver. He could be what Josh Doctson, what we were hoping he could be. But instead of being a 1st round pick, this guy's a 5th round pick, and you never know what you're going to get. I think we need a guy with size and speed to pair with Terry. Terry, he's 6', 220, so he's not super tall, got good size to him, so he can get in there in the blocking game and also fight for the ball. He's big enough to fight for it, and great speed, 4.35. But we don't have that dude. Like, people like Cam Sims, but Cam Sims is not very quick. And I know he had 100 yards in the playoff game. He had a big drop. He's a body catcher. I don't like him personally. As far as, I don't hate him. But if he's my 4th or 5th wide receiver, it's not like I'm sitting here so upset. Why is he on our team? But it's just, he's not that guy that we would expect to be a number 2 receiver. Okay, I know the one-handed catch against Pittsburgh. I know the Skins fans are going to get all over me on that. It doesn't matter. Whatever. But Trevon Grimes is another guy late, and this is why it's guys like these, okay? Simi Fehoko, Seth Williams later, there's Des Fitzpatrick you could possibly get in the 7th round at 6'2", running a 4.4. Like, there's guys later in the draft. Don't take a 1st round wide receiver. Wide receivers there's so many of them. Obviously, if you got somebody like Julio Jones, fine, go ahead and grab him. Calvin Johnson, go ahead and grab him. Size, speed, great hands, great leaping ability. They have it all. I get it. That's fine. Go get those guys. But why am I taking a Devontae Smith at 6'1", 175? Why am I taking a Jalen Waddle at 5'10", or right, like 180 or something? Why am I taking these small receivers in the 1st round when I could get guys with size and speed later in the draft? Also, there's good quick dudes later. I mean, there's what's his name? Wallace Taylor from Oklahoma State. Like, he's a good one that could be in the 3rd round. Amon St. Brown or whatever. He's fine. He could be a good 3rd round pick. More of a possession receiver rather than a speedster, but fine. He's a good receiver. There's receivers later in the drafts always. Why do you reach for these receivers, especially when you have positions of need? Like, if you are the Packers right now, who have a pretty solid team all around, if you want to go ahead and get your number 2 receiver at the to pair with Devontae Adams. Like if you went ahead and gone and got a Kadarius Toney who could be a good complementary receiver to Devontae Adams, I mean that's different, right? That's fine. Or Jalen Waddle, that could be a good complementary receiver. But if you're the freaking Eagles, who have tons of holes, tons of needs, why are you getting Devontae Smith? Why are you getting or if you're the Raiders, why are you even looking at Henry Ruggs when you have so many holes on defense? Like, it's just so many problems like that I just can't stand. You end up with a terrible, because it's all about the trenches. It's all about that front seven versus the front five, the tight ends, and then, of course, the quarterback. What can you do in those places before you start looking at the outsides, okay? And some teams don't get that, and they don't understand it, and then they wonder why they're always at the bottom of the heap. Just so frustrating. But that's my thoughts on here. Trevon Grimes, another dude later in this draft the Washington football team should be looking at. This dude should be looked at. 6'4", 220, running a just sub 4.5. Every 4.5 catches is a touchdown. Dude is really, really good. I like him a lot. Hopefully we grab him up. Him or Simi Fehoko, I'd be cool with. And hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We're almost to 1,000. Come on, hit the subscribe button. We're 971, trying to get to that 1,000 mark. Hit the sub button. In the description below, there's a Discord link. Come on and hop in our Discord and talk some football with us. And last but not least, there are donation links in the description below. And until next time, see ya!